Hey, I'm Emily Fraser from Matchroom Pool. I hope you all like and follow Shark Street.
Hi, I'm Lucas Casaver. Join us on the Shark.
Hello, I'm Jonas Soto, and join us on Shark Stream.
Hello everyone, I'm Francisco Sanchez Ruiz. Join us to the Shark Stream. Let's go!
Hello, I am David Alcaide. Join us in Shark Stream.
Hey guys, I'm Frederick Horst. Join us on the Shark Stream.
I'm Christina Tkach. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hey guys, it's Jason Shortbread. Join us on the Shark Stream tonight.
I am John Moore. Join me on the Shark Stream.
Hi, I'm Savannah Easton. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hi, my name is Georgia Georgiev, and you can join us at the Shark Stream.
Solato is the world's premier pool community. Playing your friends has never been more fun. Raise the bar with Solato so regular practice can become real pressure. With monthly prizes and cash payouts, Solato brings pool to the people. You can even submit match results to Fargo Rate through Solato if you want, but you don't have to. Your race, your place. Make your matches count with Solato. Download now and get started. No minimum play per month. 8, 9, 10 ball. You choose. It all counts.
Folks, this is Brian Vernon in the booth, bringing you live pro list action. Tonight we're featuring Dirk Ridley and Chip Baye. Going to play a race of 9 and 9 ball. Dirk is our number 19 player. He's been as high as 10 before, so he's been a little bit of a slide, but don't underestimate him. And of course, number 20, Chip Baye. I'm going to go give him the thumbs up to get started. Be right back. All right, we're off to the races. Hey, Katina. Good to see you. Seems like the rest of your family's here. Saw Logan in the drop-in. Saw James. So perhaps we'll look around the room a little bit. All right, first break. Looks like he made the 3-ball. Was that Dirk? No. That's got to be Chip. It's Chip. Got a little masse kick, didn't quite get there. It's going to be okay, though. I think he's going to snuggle up behind the 4. Oop, leaked out a bit. Yeah, if I'm expecting to see Jim Vollert in the comments section. He actually sent me a messenger saying, oh, James had his list match. That's why he's here. Okay. Yeah, so Jim Vollert sent me a text or a messenger on Facebook, and he's like, hey, are you going to stream Dirk and Chip tonight? I got nothing else to watch. So I suspect he'll be along shortly if he's not already here. Did it for you, Jim. Normally I do the Monday night drop-in, but I had a little bit of an adventure today trying to help a friend out. got called because he got into a car accident and needed a ride. So didn't really get to warm up much. Probably better that I don't do the drop in. Play a few racks afterwards and go home. It's like Chip sizing up the kick shot to get to the tune. So in case anybody's wondering, this is not table 8, this is table 4. You can always sort of tell by looking where the badge and the counters are. This is 4 over here. So a little bit more forgiving pockets. Yeah, nobody got hurt, Katina. It's just a fender bender, really. But unfortunately, just enough damage to require a tow truck. So hopefully that gets straightened out quickly with the insurance. But yeah, nobody was hurt, which is always a great thing. He was a little shaken up. Nobody likes to get, nobody likes to get into it. I haven't been in an accident in 20 years, bing, bing, knock, knock. But at the same time, I have been in accidents, and I rolled the car once, and it was pretty traumatic, to say the least. I rolled 3 times down this embankment of a highway. But even in that case, man, seatbelts, airbags, all that stuff, the fact that the car maintained integrity, it's amazing how much good safety is in there. At least in my Honda at the time. Kind of stuck himself. I don't know if this was a 4-5 mix-up or if this was, yeah, he knows which ball it is. Gonna try and kick it right in the side. Yes, he is, and boom, nailed it. Nice shot. Very nice speed. Little tap in the corner. Leaves the 7 pretty. I don't like going to the side pocket. You want to leave that cue right there. Maybe draw it back a touch. That's perfect. Say no to crack, people. Perfect speed. Gonna have a nice straight in shot. Wonderful execution. Dirk goes up 1-0. And since we're here, why don't I tell you about something that's happening soon? We're still putting some of the final details together, but the GOATs are coming to Yale Billiards February 1st and 2nd. Efren Bada Reyes and Earl the Pearl Strickland will be here in a race to 50 over 2 days. So that's going to be super exciting. I can't wait to give you a little bit more information about some of the other specialty stuff that we got going on that day. But know this, these 2 guys will be here. And we're going to be very excited to see this long race. Who knows when the next time, if there is a next time, they'll ever do a race like that again. So make sure you subscribe and tune in or come on down. We'll have VIP tickets as well as general admission tickets available. So you can come see it. I know we have a few fans that are even thinking about driving or flying in just for that match. So The tickets are gonna sell quickly. I have no doubt. Yeah, make sure you follow us on Facebook or check us out. We're our little news. Oh, look at this. Oh, wow. Scratch. That went from really possible good news to really awful. Yeah, I mean, there will be such a limited amount of VIP tickets. I think it's just the lounge and then some tables we set up near table 4, 3, and 7. So it'll be really cool. We're gonna have very likely some interesting guest commentary as well. So we're pulling out all the stops for that one. Kind of put himself literally behind the 8-ball. He's gonna have to kick it this one. Dirk just had a really nice shot on the 4-ball last track, so maybe see a little bit more lightning in a bottle. Oh, double kick. Does it go? Oh, it just hangs on the shelf. Yikes. Yeah, look at this one. Yeah, that's buried in there. I thought it was going to go down, but it just stayed up. Very nice execution. He's got the right angle. Should be a couple of chip-ins. Oh, no. Commentator curse. Didn't quite stroke that in. I think he was kind of, if he's doing what I do, it's usually, I'm so focused on getting on the 7-ball, I forget what I'm looking at and miss the 6. There you go, Brett. Pool on one screen, football on this other screen. Can't beat that, right? Who's playing tonight? I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, is this Cowboys and was it the Giants? Or was that? No, I think that's in the past. Oh, the Bengals. Can't say I'm getting excited for that one. Not a big fan of the Cowboys, though I know Bobby is. And frankly, the Bengals are a division rival to my Steelers, so if there's any way they could both lose, that would be awesome. Oh man, there's just. I feel like I should get this thing they put on the news where they pixelate things. I can just put a little field over there. Nice cut shot. It's gonna get ugly. He's okay. A little bit of a back cut. Might lose control of the cue ball a little, but the eight's out in the middle of the table, so I say take your chances. Tina says, "Let's go Cowboys!" All right. Wow. Wow. The old bank carom, or no, bank combo. Oh no, carom. Yep. All right. So Dirk's gonna take advantage of that miss or that kick carom or bank carom. Dirk will go up 2-1. I have some other news for you guys actually. Speaking of things happening down at Yale Billiards. Oop, I switched pages. There you have it. Rob Saez is coming to Yale Billiards on, let's see, today is the 9th, so this would be the Thursday, the 12th. He's a well-known Connecticut pool player. He'll be taking challenge matches and doing a meet and greet here at Yale Billiards, 6 p.m. You can see it on your screen, $20 to register, and you'll be able to play a rack. So definitely come check that out. So that'll be fun. And I'm sure we'll probably go live and stream some of the challenge matches and, do the things we always do, keep score of challengers versus Rob. But if you want to meet him, definitely reach out to Bobby or Lisa, and they'll get you set up. Shot, 2-ball in the corner. Looks like the 6 is going to leave him alone. All right, good. It's a pretty open pattern. Nice sink on that 3-ball, but the 4 went just a hair too far. He's checking out the 5 to see if it goes past the point. That's always a good idea. He's got to get all the way up table to do this. Didn't make the 4, but that's the way to play it. Like I say frequently, if you're going to miss well. That was a pretty good miss. The only way it could have been a little better is if it actually stopped behind the 7, the 9, or this, even the 6. A pretty built-in safety here. I think that's probably what Chip's going to do. Catches half the 4-ball, rolls the cue down this way, brings the 4. Idea, don't think he got there. Yeah, it's a pretty easy make. The Dirk's getting some pretty good rolls so far. Guessing he's going to go 2 rails to get the left side of the table. I went 1 rail and went right between the 6 and 9. I hope that doesn't bite him. Looks like you got caught. Yeah, that 8 ball's right in the way. Or it's not. This camera can be a little deceiving. Need to get too fancy here. Just a half a tip, a draw left. I think the ball should just scoot up right into the 8 alleyway. It gets 2 straight. That makes it real hard to get to the 9. You get tempted to use a lot of sauce, and all of a sudden that 8 comes offline, and you're rattling. Just gonna take some stroke. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. You gonna get it all the way around? Nope. I think you just opened the door pretty wide. Oh yeah. Chips on the board. What up, Andy Gow on the couch? All right, break number 4. Here we go. Since they're using a magic rack or template or whatever you want to call it, looking to see that purple 5 go shooting into the bottom right corner. right, nothing dropped, and look at this big mess we got up here. This is going to be the tricky spot right there. Going to want to get the cue ball somewhere on this line. You can sort of pop it over and boop, yeah, maybe get that broken up a little bit. But that's down the road. Let's see what Dirk's got in mind for the first shot. He's got defense on the brain, and if he gets in that little mess, oh yeah, that was a pretty good shot. Unfortunately, Chip can see the one, but if that cue ball had just sort of wandered in here, he would have been in jail big time. Nice try though. On the 9. It's probably going to graze the 1 and send the cue towards the 9. At least towards the pile. Good leave, and now the pile grows. Look at this mess. Oh my goodness, it just keeps getting worse. This is one of those tables where Bobby Hunt would say, there is no future in this out. Now it's just a big old mess down there. Hi, Larry. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Always enjoy doing this. Not as much as playing pool, of course, but definitely a good time. And I like to get some new blood on here. I mean, we show the top 10 quite a lot. It's important to see some of the other pro listers. They're also very talented. I mean, look at these Fargos. It's number 19 is 527, number 20 is 571. So it's not like these guys are strangers to a pool table, you know? I get the feeling nobody really wants to advance this rack because then you got to deal with that cluster. You know? Like, I missed it, whatever. Beautiful cut shot. Boy, Dirk is stroking him pretty good today. I gotta be honest. He ain't missed much, and when he misses, it's not a big consequential shot or anything. So he's doing well. All right, let's add to the fun. There's only 8 balls on the table, and 6 of them are within what, about 6 inches of each other? Everybody say hi to Teddy. I mean, there ain't much of a doorway here. I want to try and make contact with this rail right around here. In order to do that, he's got to come. See how close I am. Well, I'll execute it anyway. Now the mess is a little less messy. Very little, but little. Get some motion here. You got the 4-6 combo. That's what Dirk's looking at right now. Trying to figure out how to play that so we can get on it. Oh, big miscue. Trying to get a little funky with a cue ball and it just came off. Cut shot there by Chip. Looking like he's probably going to try and bank this in the side, maybe. That's what I'm thinking, just because it lends itself better to this, like, three railer. The other option is cross corner or defense, quite frankly. Got a little speedy, but he's okay. That worked out pretty well. Made the 4-6 combo and left it exactly where he needed to. Just a little offline. That's going to be an opportunity for Dirk to take another one. This one's got natural position. Just got to pocket the 8-ball and maybe a hair left. I don't think Chip's going to make that mistake again. Pretty sure he's got a clean look. Oh, yeah. Possible that Ian was encroaching on it a little more than I thought. Oh, and that's a sellout right there. I think Dirk's in great shape now. Right in the middle. Good job. All right, so Dirk's up 3-1. But those of you who are just tuning in, hey, there's Jim. I was saying when I first went on the air, I said, I got a message from Jim Vollert saying, hey, I got nothing to watch on TV tonight. You streaming Chip and Dave, or Chip and Dirk? So I ran it by the boss, and sure enough, here we are. But for those of you who are just now tuning in, I want to sort of let you know that in 3 days, we're going to be having Rob Saez, Bridgeport, Connecticut native. See it right there on your screen. He's going to be at the Yale Billiards in Wallingford, Connecticut. He'll be here at 6 o'clock. And he's doing a meet and greet and play a rack for $20. So make sure you come down and check that out. Kind of a Connecticut celebrity. He's also a pro player, obviously. So if you want to come down and play a rack against a pro, that's when and where to do it. Dirk makes the wing ball again. Got that breakdown pretty good. And he's got position on the 1. Ooh. Used a lot of right English on that one to try and get over for the 2 and push the ball to the left as a result. Beautiful touch shot there. The only problem is he's a little straight. It looks like it's dead straight, actually. He's going to have to do a lot of draw to get back to that ping ball. There's the stroke. Oh, 7-ball got in the way. Still got to look, though. On the 9. Not a bad plan. It's like the 9's sitting on the template. That's why they haven't taken it out yet. See which way Dirk decides to go. The 7's kind of squatting right where he's needs to go that way. What are we looking at here? 2 rails? 3? Went for the 3 railer and just came out wide. Oh, okay, well, he should be okay. I was afraid he might freeze on that 7 and not have a look. Put a little bit more steam on that one. From here, I don't know. That cut shot's tempting, but the high probability play is to just try to lock the cue up behind the 9 or the 8. That'll do. And Dirk's already made one. Hi, Teddy. Dirk's already made 1 scratch, so if he doesn't get contact on this one, he's gonna be on 2. I have a feeling he's gonna pull out a jump cue here and make sure he hits it. Oh yeah, definitely. Good jump, good contact, and I think it's gonna roll pretty good. It's not gonna leave him chip many options. On chip, I lock him up again. I think Dirk's got the outside edge pretty clearly. Might be able to use the 8 or the 9. Better lock him up. There it is. Oh, I thought he might have had a shot at that one. That was close. Good try. Good try. Played it right in. Got himself a nice shot on the 8. Just got to follow it up. But more importantly, center pocket. That's the key here. Well done. That'll bring Dirk to 4-1. Thanks everybody for tuning in. There's 50 of you at least. If you want to do me a favor while we're waiting for the next rack to start, go ahead and click that like button on Facebook. Click it on YouTube if you're watching on YouTube. And follow us on Facebook or subscribe to us on YouTube. That way you'll always know when we go live. And you'll be able to catch up with all the exciting content we have waiting in store for you, not the least of which is going to be Rob Saez coming Thursday, and then, of course, Earl and Efren coming on February 1st and 2nd. Bang, there goes the 3. Hello, Frowny. Good to see you in the chat, Frowny. And I was just in the office a little while before the broadcast, and keep an eye on your mailbox. There's something headed your way. Oh, look at that. Caught just enough of the rail to keep it out of the pocket. That's tough. Done it, but it's still tough. Oh, I think you'll like this one. Alrighty. Chip's got the one buried pretty deep in there now. He's got to figure out. I mean, there's a couple of ways to get that on this too. See which one he chooses. On the rail, it takes away one of your options. Can't really draw it much. There you go. I think he might have the cross-side bank shot, but that 5 ball might be a little in the way. I suspect we're going to see a defense play here. That was the intention, just didn't quite get there. So Dirk's got a nice, easy pattern. Well, not easy. Nothing's easy on a table 4 or 8. Having said that, their balls are wide open and spread out. Not really much to worry about other than to get in good position. Pocket and balls. Oh, got to start though. Like that he tried to pull it back to the 4 there. But man, that was, you got to really be dead on if you want to get that kind of speed into these pockets. These next 5 balls are pretty much tic-tac-toe, man. I got to be honest. Stop shot here. Stop shot here. Stop shot right there. A little bit of a carry, or knock up the rail. Cue ball comes back this way. Really not a lot to worry about. Just stay with the keep it simple. No arguments here. Nicely done. Oh, I forgot about the 8 ball. He's got it under control. I'll go get him, Chip. Well done. Morta Tort says, how do we up-and-comers get to compete on list matches? You got a couple of options. If you're a player here in Connecticut, I mean, we have a few from Massachusetts and Rhode Island, but very few. But if you're local and you want to get on the list, all you have to do is ask Lisa to join the list. And, Lisa manages the list. She's our general manager here at Yale Billiards. So she'll be able to put you on the list. The problem is you're going to start out in the very bottom of the list. So in that regard, you have to battle your way up through the list. And you can basically work your way up that way. The other possibility, this has happened several times, you can go ahead and try to use or challenge a player that's higher on the list. For example, Sean Dixon recently executed a challenge match with Will Ailey. Will basically had to put up some money to compete for Sean's spot. So there was an incentive for Sean to take the challenge and an incentive for Will to win the game. If Will had won the game, he would have gotten Sean's number 7 spot right away. Turns out Sean successfully defended it and walked away with some cash in his pocket. So those are the 2 ways to get on the list and that I know of. Other than that, just hard work and lots of time. All right, Chip. Score 1 for Chip. I put the link in the comments section, but let's just take a look. This is what that link takes you to. You can see the existing list. We got Lucas Fracasso Verna right there on top. Ashley is, or Ryan's in 2nd. Rob is in 3rd. Ashley's in 4th. Dave is in 5th. And so on. And it goes all the way down to the bottom here, which is right now we have our number 74. So if you were to join the list, you would be number 75. And you would have to go through the challenges to rise your way up, just like a boxer, all the way through the ranks. Since I'm talking about the list anyway, this Wednesday we'll be having 2 matches from this list. We're going to have, I believe, Ryan Collin versus Rob Pearson. Same night, we're going to have Dave Gavrish and Mike Jackson. And there's a possibility that we might have 3 when, if Ashley Benoit can make it down from where she lives, she would be then playing the loser of Rob and Ryan. So there's going to be a lot of top 4 pool, or top 7 pool, I guess, top 6 pool from the list on Wednesday night, starting around, we're hoping 6 o'clock. So set your alarms and calendars and all that good stuff. there should be 3 great matches, at least 2 good matches, and possibly 3. So definitely tune in for that. I think we're gonna try and get Chicken and Bobby Hunt, but if not, it'll probably be me or me and Bobby. Yeah, Brownie, you might be working on Wednesday, but I recall in a recent broadcast you describing how you watch it from work sometimes. If not, you can always catch the replay on YouTube or Facebook. As I say, that's a good shot right there. You didn't want to get too straight on that 4 ball because he's got this 5 buried behind the 6. It's gonna take a real touch to get there. Beauty. Did he get enough though? From this angle, it looks like he might have enough of it. Oh, perfect shot. Wow, good one. Yeah, Jim, and on the wall, Ashley's in the 4 spot, and in the website standing, she's on the 4 spot. After some deliberation, Bobby decided that Ashley should not leapfrog Ryan and Rob, both 700 basic Fargos, just because they missed a match. So for the time being, that's Bobby's decision. It's his list, his pool hall, his he can do whatever the hell he wants. So right now, it's as you see it on there is the correct standings, and the match will be the schedule will be changed. Sometimes getting these guys to schedule their matches correctly is we'll just say an effort. But what I just said was what I heard from Bobby just about a half hour before the broadcast started. So I'm pretty sure that's the good information. We're going to try and get Rob and Ryan to start at 6 p.m. The winner will, or the loser of that one will play Ashley. And then we're going to try and bring you Dave and Mike Jackson right around 9:30. Tough scratch there for Dirk. He got off to an early lead, got a 4-1 lead at one point. Very likely to go 4-3 right here. Nice little draw. We'll do the Bobby Hilton trademark coming right at you into your living room. Chip takes down 4-3. Got here, we got a dry break, but I don't think Dirk's got to look at it. You say, Frowny, you said you thought about starting a list here in Ohio. Is that a past tense thing? Because if it's managing the list that you're worried about, we used to do it manually here for years. Lisa used to do it, and she'd have to do all the schedules and all the, all the scorekeeping and keeping track of the rankings and all that kind of stuff. But that link I put in there, poolrankings.com, he wrote the software for us to do the list management, but it's open for a fee, I guess. I'm not sure the details, but it's open. Other pool halls are certainly welcome to, reach out to the contact on that page, and he'll be able to, give you a quote or whatever on running the list for you. And the way it works is the players in there, their mobile numbers are all in the database. So what ends up happening is when we have it set to 2-week periods. So when it's time for you to do your match, you get a text and it says, you need to schedule a match. Here's the, it's a group text with the other person saying, go to the website, pick a table, pick a time, pick a day, and book it. And sure enough, every morning when we open the pool hall, we go check the list schedule and see, okay, well, there's table 7's booked from 5:30 to 7:30, and table 4's booked from etc. And it does all the work for you. So if you're interested in just using that software at your pool hall, reach out. Mention the Shark Stream or Yale Billiards, and maybe they'll give you a discount. I saw that list on the Shark Stream, and I was curious how to get it at my pool hall. So tell them Brian sent you. Also, this is the other nice part. When the match is over, just like on Solato, one of our sponsors, hint, but just like on Solato, after the match is complete, you have your match booked, and when the match is complete, you can text back to the website the final score. Both players have to agree, obviously, and the score will record. The match will be recorded, and the list will be adjusted accordingly. Yeah, Lisa said she was doing like 5 to 10 hours a week trying to manage the list, and it's just too much to ask to keep track of all that stuff. And we have 3 lists here. We have a pro list, a semi-pro list, and a Solato list. All that overhead was just a nightmare. So we finally commissioned the software, and it's working really well. It's actually keeping the list moving. You have full administrative control if you want to override, like we did with Rob, Ryan, and Ashley. You can always manage it from the admin part, and it's just super duper easy. Yes, Jim, Rax has the list too, so I'm sure the developer, I can't think of his name, sorry, will be very happy to engage more pool halls and put out more lists. Yeah, it's a fantastic product, and it makes life so much easier if you want to manage a list at your pool hall. And let's face it, having a list like that gets the regulars, even some non-regulars engaged. It gives them a reason to come down to your pool hall and spend a couple hours. And having people in your pool hall is always a good thing. Wow, look at that safety. That's going to be real tough. And you got at most a 10th, maybe like you have to hit this ball full in the face. Anything to the left, you're going to hit the 9. Anything to the right, you're going to hit the 7. Even if you had ball in hand, this might be hard to hit. You know what I mean? The only other option is to Z it, Efren Reyes style hint. I mean, you can Z it, you might be able to come in this way. That way the ball is a bit bigger, but either way is a very tough shot. Jim Vollert says info@poolrankings.com. There you go. Sure. I wish I knew the developer's name, but yeah, definitely that software is open for purchase / rental or lease or whatever the hell he does. There's probably a monthly fee if I had to guess. With a Z and just a little bit wide. Yeah, there you go, Frowny. I mean, it's another reason to go. All right, this is an automatic safety, really. Oh, he hit it a little too hard, and I think it might have leaked out on him. I could tell because like this camera swells the balls a little bit, so that fisheye effect photographers know. So he might have a direct look, or he might have to kick. He's a little masse, it looks like. All right, mission accomplished. Better than being on 2, I suppose. Because I hate combos so much, I'm actually looking at a kick and stick. I go to the short rail first and push the 4-up table. That didn't work. Yeah, I was thinking if you push the 4-up table, the cue would have drifted behind the 8. Super well executed to get to that 5 ball. A little angle, so he should be okay to get up table. He's gonna have to hit it pretty good though. He went forward and got the 9 ball. I thought he might have just used a little stun there and hit it in there. But you could have left that much longer. A whole lot of reach to get to that 9 ball. it's so tough. Even if it looks straight in, man. When you're on the table and you're looking down 9 feet of cloth, that target just starts jumping around. At least for me. I figured he would get the bridge here. Yeah, there you go. Let's say the extension's only going to help you so much. You're still stroking across the joint. That's not good. There you go, Dirk. Clutches one back from Chip after that tough miss across the table. Scores 5-3. I'm going to take a quick pause. I'll be back, but just give me 3 minutes. Feel better? Thank you. Didn't miss much. Looks like just a break ball. Your wish is my command, Andy. There's Paco Sanchez. I just walked by and they're like, "What are you doing? Are you playing pool?" And I said, "No, I'm in the booth streaming Dirk and Chip." So here we are. Alrighty, I have the random membership picker. So in a few seconds, I'm going to be giving away 1 month membership to one of our lucky viewers right now. That is courtesy of Andy Gow. So here we go. There it goes. All right, Rich Silva. You have received a membership gift. And that means you're now eligible to see all of our exclusive members only content on YouTube, as well as you will be in the monthly drawing that will be taking place for December's members. Wow, that rhymes. December's members raffle will be taking place on January 2nd. We usually do it on the 1st, but I have a feeling we're going to do it on the 2nd this month. And we've given away as much as $1,000 cue, $800 break cue. Not sure what the swag will be for New Year, but that'll be our 1 year anniversary, December 15th anyway. So who knows? Bobby might do something special. We will see. So congratulations, Rich. And thank you so much, Andy, for supporting the channel by making that possible. Yeah, he's going to want to get left of this 7 if he can, so he has an easier time getting to the 8. A little bit of draw here is probably going to come in. There you go. A little too much draw. Or a little too little draw. I don't know which way it depends on which way he was trying to set it up. Nice shot. Wait a minute. Oh. Gonna work out pretty nice. Small nudge off the rail. Should have perfect position. Just like that. All right, Dirk's now up 6-3. Looking strong. Defending his number 19 spot. And in case you guys just tuned in, let me just tell you a little bit about what's happening here. Like on Thursday, right there, the Shark Stream presents Rob Saez. He's a Connecticut native, well known throughout the state, and definitely well known throughout the professional pool circuit. He will be here Thursday at 6 o'clock to do a little meet and greet. So you're gonna be able to play a rack with him, take a picture, get a photo, whatever you like. $20 to register, and that'll be happening at 6 p.m. So definitely reach out to Bobby or Lisa if you're interested in registering, and they'll be happy to get you in there. Or just show up. We're open to the public that day. So looking forward to that event. In addition, they're both technically in some kind of gray. Dirk has the glove on, so that's Dirk at the table right now. Chip has the glasses, and he's wearing kind of a vest of sorts. I can't remember. And also Wednesday, we're going to have at least 2, possibly 3 great list matches. We're going to have Rob Pierce against Ryan Cullen. That's guaranteed. Dave Gavish is going to be playing against Mike Jackson. And if Ashley's going to be in the neighborhood, the loser of Rob Pierce and Ryan Cullen will challenge, or Ashley will challenge that one. So it's possible 3 matches. That's going to be starting hopefully at 6 o'clock on Wednesday. 6 o'clock, we're hoping maybe 7:30, 7:45 for the second match and 9:30 for the last one. So definitely mark your calendars. Going to be 3 matches all in the top 6. So that's chipping the table right now. He played the one down table, it looks like, but he did break up that 3-5 cluster. So now it's a little bit more of a decent pattern if you're looking to run. Well, you're always welcome, man. If you're here and you want to jump in, I mean, the only caveat I have is we might be getting Chicken Chicken and Bobby Hunt to come do at least one or two of those matches. But if there is indeed 3 matches, they're not usually good for 3. So I'll have a seat open next to me, I'm sure, unless Bobby wants to jump in. Yeah, I mean, if for whatever reason Chicken can't make it or Bobby can't make it or both, um, you're in the credits, dude. You're always got a seat here, man. Oh, okay. Let's see what he's got in mind here, because the 6 doesn't really have a venue unless he collides with the 9 and just sort of leaves it on the rail. He got the 9 out of the way, but now he's kind of at a weird angle. All right, this is the key shot right here. He's got to make the 6 all the way up table if he's going to try and go for it. Yeah, the 7 goes by, I think. But if he misses, that's almost always sells out. So he might be thinking defense also, because it is a really tough shot. Oh, he whacked it. I think the dam's about to break here. I like Chip getting this one in and sort of rolling forward a touch. Couldn't quite get the forward, but I like the shot. Needed a little drag draw there, in my opinion, just sort of so the ball slides across the table, and when it gets there, it's barely rolling forward. It's a tricky shot, but definitely would have paid off there. Just a little overcut. I think he's got the right speed, though. I don't think Dirk's going to be thrilled with this. Got to bank it or play defense. Those are your choices. Got a 3-game lead, so he might be feeling a little saucy. But with Chip at a 571, you definitely don't want to let your foot off the gas, you know? There you go. Wow, wicked execution on that one. I think he's got the 9 in the way. It's going to make it challenging, to say the least. See the ball turn a little bit here. Yeah, that's what he did. Fortunately, that's going to leave Dirk a pretty good opportunity here. Unfortunately for Chip, fortunately for Dirk. So I do like that defense play. That was well done, and not much Chip could do there, you know. Dirk looking real good to get to 7 here. We go. Dirk's up 7-3. I'd like to thank all our local sponsors, of course. We have a great many of them, so their support makes the Shark Stream possible. Your support makes the Shark Stream possible, so we're very grateful for everyone. Oh, he missed it that time. He's been pretty, I'd say he's been about 80% on his break so far, at least. So it's a pretty good record with that template break. Dylan, that's exactly what the Fargos were when I looked them up just before the stream. I would say Dirk's probably a little underrated there. He's a solid player. Let me check his robustness while we're talking about it. He's got a robustness of 308. So at 527 at 308 might be a little dated. I don't see him playing in a lot of tournaments, so who knows? Yeah, Chip has a robustness of 225. So they're both barely out of provisional. That's, I mean, when you think about it, a lot of, you know, we don't have any Fargo rated leagues, and we, at least at Yale Billiards. I know there are some in Connecticut, but So the only way to get a Fargo rating is basically Solato or playing in a Fargo rated tournament. And we don't really have enough Fargo rated tournaments, in my opinion. They just had one this weekend at Rax, and I was kind of interested in going until I saw the player list, and oof. Having said that, it's kind of tough. We actually have a tournament down here run by Sean Barrett. It's titled Get Your Fargo Up, and it's essentially a 550 and under Fargo rated tournament. And even though it's Fargo rated, it's still an open tournament. So there's we're trying to grow opportunities to get Fargo robustness. Let's put it that way. And it's it's a work in progress. I myself didn't have a Fargo until August or September of this year because I played pool a lot in the 90s, but I haven't played pool with any seriousness until about 6 months ago when I had my cues fixed or refinished, whatever you want to call it, both. So even now, I've played in 2 tournaments, and I've played, I don't know, half a dozen or so, maybe a dozen Solato matches, and my robustness is only like 220. So got to grind out those tournaments to get those Fargos. Chip's been playing pretty strong tonight so far. He's just Dirk's been playing very good defense. But Chip doesn't have the same, a lot of the opportunities that he's probably capable of. But the other thing is, it seems like just a couple little speed errors here and there have cost him a rack or two. Otherwise, it could be 5-5. All right, there you go, buddy. Stuns it right down. Gets a nice little angle. Should be able to get on the 9 pretty good. That'll make it a little bit closer. Chip gets a point back. That's 7-4. That still makes me smile every time I see that ad. This most recent visit from Jonas Soto. He was sitting next to me in the booth, and I was doing a stream. I forget. I think we were probably watching Lucas play or something. And I ran that ad, and he was sitting next to me. And he goes, as soon as he sees the ad on the monitor that we use here, and he goes, "Is that me?" I said, "No, it's you. He's the ambassador for McDermott." So that was it. I can't help but smile every time I see that ad now. Is that me? Okay, 3 balls down, 1 ball's in range. A little weird, but not bad. Yeah, he was fun in the booth. I mean, it made me giggle because he's just such a generally nice, personable guy and just such a wicked personality. And Bobby just sitting next to him, he goes, "Hey, why don't you call this the next rack in Spanish?" And sure enough, off to the races. We were having a conversation actually about some of the future plans we have for the Shark Stream and the possibility of getting a simulcast of sorts with perhaps more Spanish, just because we have a lot of Spanish fans and viewers out there that would make sense. And one possibility came up and like, hey, maybe we can call Hona sometimes and see if he wants to zoom in and do some commentary. So who knows? We're thinking out of the box. Could be some interesting ideas coming through. Exactly right, Mort. So when 19 plays 20 and 19 wins, that's considered a successful defense. And the 20 stays right where they are. But what happens is the 19 gets an up arrow on the web page, and the 20 gets a down arrow. What that means is now 19 has to challenge 18, and 20 has to take a defense from 21. So it just the arrows, are determined by who won the match. If you win, you get an up arrow. If you lose, you get a down arrow. So let's say Chip wins this match. He comes back to the 9 and he wins. Then he'll take over the 19 spot and get an up arrow, and Dirk will take over the 20 spot and get a down arrow. So he has to defend 20 before he can try a 19 again. Make sense? Chip looking real strong here. Got to come around the 9, but I've seen him do it pretty well. I suppose you could do force left, but I think the chances are better with a little draw, or a little right hand English, and just come around the 9. He hit it a ton. Got the straight shot at the 6. The cue will drift right towards the 7, but as long as he hits it with the right speed, he should be in great shape here. Gave it a little bit of spice and got a little lucky here. I think Dirk is kind of like, what the heck? Aw. See what Dirk's trying to do there? He was using an old school measuring system where he's using his fingers. Most people use their cues, but what he's basically indicating is that he wants the cue ball to hit here. So you put the chalk right there to figure out what line he needs to hit the rail first. Oh, and he didn't get there. I think he had a little English he didn't want. Chip looking very strong here with ball in hand to get out. Just don't get too straight on the 7 and you're in good shape, I think. Make sure, as long as he has an angle, he should be able to get on the 8. That's all I'm saying. Right by it. Ugh. I think I would have liked leaving it more along here-ish, but different strokes, different folks. Now he's got to stretch across the table and use a bridge. Definitely adds a variable or two that you didn't want. Still works. Still works. He's on that 50-yard line again. If he hits it straight, it's going to land right here on the rail. So it's like, do you go down here for the corner? Do you go for the side? I have a 50, like I said, 50-50. Got the side pocket with a little outside English. He's going to come up short side here. Nothing easy about this run, Chip. Oh, he caught the point, and it's going to hang in the pocket. That is unfortunate. Unfortunate for Chip, fortunate for Dirk. Dirk plays it nicely, goes to the hill. And as often happens when we get to the hill and I'm in the booth, we're going to give away another month's membership courtesy of Andy Gow. So I'm going to go over into the number picker thingy. 1 month's membership. And we'll see which one of you fine viewers gets a free month of membership to the Shark Stream. I love some of the names that comes up. So here it is, Scott Old Cool Dude Quopus. I hope I pronounced that correctly. So Scott, you have just received 1 month's membership to the Shark Stream on YouTube, courtesy of Andy Gow. Enjoy that membership. You'll be able to see all our past content, and you will also be entered into the monthly raffle that will take place in January. So congratulations, Scott. And thank you, Andy. Old Cool Dude, right? I should probably think of a clever YouTube name. I'm just Brian B on YouTube. My username is Tenacious BB because it's a gamer handle I've used since the probably 80s. But I got to think of a better name just so I could be Old Cool Dude on YouTube like. Oh, Dirk, swing and a miss, buddy. All in hand for Chip. Trying to catch the outside edge and play safe, I think, but he just whiffed it. Chip's got to get 5 in a row. Dirk needs 1. Just verify the score real quick. Yep. Andy Gow says, from one old cool dude to another, congrats. So good stuff, Andy. There you go. Brownie one. Yeah, Tenacious BB on PlayStation, on Xbox, or Microsoft Switch, and pretty much every platform that existed before that. It's just one of those usernames that, until I started saying it out loud on the Shark Stream, is almost never picked before I get there. So Discord, it's definitely me. Twitter, well, X, whatever you want to call it. Looking good again, Chip. Just stay on target, as Porkins would say in the Star Wars movie. Stay on target. Don't get behind the 9. He's good. There you go, Chip. 1 down, 4 to go. That's an interesting tactic right there. You guys hadn't noticed what he just did there. He pulled the 3 ball out of the back of the second ball and put the 2 up there. That's rack your own strategy right there. That means the 1 and 2 are going to head in the same direction for the most part. When I rack for my opponent, the 2 is almost always in the back, right where the 3 is now. So that's actually pretty clever. Yeah, here he goes. Stacking the rack. He's going to make this wing ball if he breaks from the left. So that's a little different. Yeah, if I rack my own, I tend to do 1, 2, 3 here. And similarly, when I'm racking for my opponent, it's always 1, 3, 4, 2. Tips and tricks, people. That's why I'm here. See the 1 and 3 right now? Oh, he made the 3, but see, that's my point. You rack them up front like that, they tend to stick together. Oh, is the 7 going to get him? No, it is not. Nice shot. Could have placed it better with ball in hand. Get this angle better. Oh, he caught the rail a little bit early and it just sort of grazed it out. Tough break. Did he get there? I don't think so. I think we're going to get the little air. Huh. Yeah, we're definitely getting a little air here. Wow. Nice shot, Dirk. Not a terrible leave. I mean, shooting up the rail is pretty challenging. Just a little too much rail. Oh, tough shot. We're trying to scope out how to get between the 7 and the 8, it looks like. So he has a nice clean look at the 6. Anywhere in the middle of the table should work. Literally. That entire line is pretty good. I should be okay. So at least one rail, maybe 2 between the 7 and the 9 to get to the 7 in the same pocket. Or you could tap it and play it long. Couple of choices. Side of the 7. Needed a little more left, I think. Unless he's going for the shortcut, that's entirely possible. Didn't see him call it though. And that's why. Decided to send the 7 up to the short rail, cue on the other one. Never a bad plan. Well, good news for Dirk. Natural position on the 8, and the 9's just sitting across the table. Straight in shot. You see it there. Dirk's won. Handshake. The Dirk has defended his 19 spot. He'll be challenging the number 18. 20s, or Chip is going to remain in the 20 spot, and he's going to have to defend it against 21. Thanks for tuning in to another Yale Billiards Pro List match. This is Brian Brennan in the booth saying good night. If anything happens soon, I will definitely, or tonight, I'll fire it back up. But keep in mind, we have Wednesday. We got possibly three great list matches coming up. Ryan Cullen versus Rob Pearson. We also have Dave Gavrish versus Mike Jackson, and a possibility of having Ashley Benoit playing against either Rob or Ryan, depending on who loses that particular match. So that's a bunch of excitement coming up on Wednesday. And then, of course, on Thursday, we have, I lost the page. Never mind. Oh, there it is. We have Rob Saez coming to Yale Billiards. We'll probably do a little streaming. He's going to be doing a meet and greet, play a rack for $20. Reach out to Bobby Hilden or Lisa Zunge if you want to register. And we'll see you there. Otherwise, this is Brian Brennan at the Shark Stream saying good night, everybody.
We want to give a shout out to all of our sponsors here on the Shark Stream. You have Connecticut APA, Sigma Wear, Agency One Group, Jacoby Custom Cues, Women in Pool, Mabel's Tables at Michael's Deli, NM Billiard Sales and Service, 11 Hall Avenue, Wallingford, Connecticut, KM Maintenance, JT's Pool Cue Repair, Solato app, Mark Anthony Home Improvements, Tommy's Tattoo Supply, Jimmy's Auto Service, Joe Master Billiards, Aramith Balls, Organic Tattoo, Vaculease, Tweeden Fiber Corp, Harriman Real Estate, Pool Table Magic, Ben Strong, K Morgan, Man Cave Memories, and of course, Viking Cues, Simonis Cloth, and Andy Gow. This is Bobby saying, boom!